Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Sarita Singh, Associate Professor in Sri Sai College of Pharmacy. It's my pleasure to welcome you all this in this online expert talk, which is organized by Sri Sai College of Pharmacy. It is a unit of Ghanshyam Group of Institution. Sri Sai College of Pharmacy was firstly established in the year of 2019 with the course of Diploma in Pharmacy and followed by Bachelor in Pharmacy in the year 2020. It is situated in the holistic city Prayagraj, Handia. Now, I would like to welcome the respected principal and management of Sri Sai College of Pharmacy and our respected principal Dr. Sunil Singh and all the participants, students and respected faculty members. With the warm welcome, I would like to welcome the our eminent speaker Professor Dr. Sapna Malviya. She is head of Institute of Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore, in Madhya Pradesh. Dr. Malviya is president of Women Forum, SPSR, chief mentor of advisor and MSME sponsored incubator innovation ambassador, IIC, MOE incubator cells. Dr. Malviya has received many number of grants from AICT, MODROP, GOC, and SPICES. Now, her achievements are recognized by her publication in the various national and international journals and authored of many textbook chapters, research papers, articles, and columns. She guided the many postgraduate and graduate students for their project and thesis. She has received patents on polyherbal formulation for treatment of Alzheimer's and 8 design patents for various pharmaceutical instruments. Now I would like to Dr. Sapna Malviya ma'am to deliver her expert talk on the topic of skill roads map for excellence in pharmaceutical industries. Ma'am, please deliver your talk.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the kind introduction. So, very good afternoon, Dr. Sunil Singh, Principal, Sri Sai College of Pharmacy. So, thank you for this opportunity. So, now I would like to talk on the topic Pharma 2022 Skill Roadmap for Excellence in Pharmaceutical Industry. So we'll start with this. First of all, I would like to welcome all the participants who are watching on the YouTube. Welcome to the journey to find the suitable path where your subject expertise, your creativity, your innovation, your thinking pattern helps you for the generation of innovation or success. So let's drive with me to reach your dream destination. See, everyone have number of questions and number of queries in your mind that where you want to see yourself in 5 years, whether I'll get good job opportunities in pharmaceuticals, which sector I wish to job, why I am not confident about myself. These query many students have in their mind, even many professional people have in their mind. So let's start to clear your doubts and to be a good pharma professional. So let's start with our roadmaps. See, in this session, we will talk about various things, your domain skills, exclusively soft skills, leadership skills, technical skills, and all those skills which you are lacking due to various number of parameters. See, many a times we know and we are aware of about the many facts, but the thing is inculcation and incorporation of that facets. So we'll discuss about that in this session. See, Indian pharmaceutical companies, as you all know, they provide generic drugs, very affordable generic drug all across the countries in the globe. This is the reason why pharmacy is very important parameter. Indian pharmaceutical professional is very important parameter abroad also. Further, these companies are increasingly involving themselves in the massive R&D sector because India have that potent domain skills, and potent supplier of pharmaceuticals. So why not we expand our domains in the national and international forums? So what skills, what all sectors we are lacking to get the industry job? So, what about the must have skills the candidate should have? See, talking about a broad spectra where the corporate sector is are working and where on various different employees working for their skills and quality, they are known as employable skills. There are many employable skills wherein people work. I'll just go to the next slide. So what about that skills which are really required, which are really job specific, and they very importantly play their role, including your performance at your workplace, how much impact you throw on the people, what is the ability and what is the progress of your work depends on your skill set. So, in this session, we will exclusively talk about the roadmaps in the various sectors. I will tell you accept करें ना. Accept कर दिया. Tell them to share my page. Must skills which you really require to get an attractive job and to be more attractive to your employer, and that skills are variously important and that are known as your employable skills, and that are the soft skills, your readiness skills, your foundation skills. They really build your foundation and establish your skill set to your company. So, what are the backdrops which we really need to discuss and really need to talk about today? Ki what are that specific backdrops. First of all, you need to understand that we need to shape ourselves, and we need to find a best place for ourselves. We need to value ourselves. So students, you need to value yourself. Professionals, you need to value yourself. You have to make yourself worthy, and you're worthy enough after completion of your bachelor's of pharma. But perhaps your value should not be defined, and it should not be covered up by your thoughts, your opinions, your fears, your negativity. Trust what you offer is unique. Trust in yourself, you're worthy, and your abilities are available, wherein you can possess the confidence, and you will be successful in your life. So whereon we need to focus? We need to focus on pat. I'll tell you two specific case studies on QBD and process analytical technique, whereon people in the industries are working. They are expanding their domain. What is pat? Pat is process analytical technique. See, in healthcare sectors, we are in healthcare sector, and we are covering most important domain. We are the pillars of the society. So pharmaceuticals are not a drug dispenser, but they are really educator, researcher, medical management skills. They are expert, so they have to expand their domain in this sector everywhere. So in this domain and specialty, learning and backdrops which are facing is that we need exposure of some industry related skill sets which are really lacking in our syllabus. We need a technical expertise wherein we should be aware about various equipments and instruments. We need to know about intellectual property rights and regulatory needs of the industry. Now we were talking about what all parameters in the broader sense we should know, that every industry of pharma is shaping a strategy to renovate the future of industry. So academics need to revise and review their prospectus and the recent learning of the pharmacy. So recent learning of pharmacy, these are the white parameters which can help you in every corporate sectors. Right now I was discussing about the pat. Pat is defined by FDA. So it's a process analytical technique which is defined to design, to analyze, and to control pharmaceutical manufacturing process through measurement of the critical process parameter. Now how to measure them, the detail I'll discuss with you. So I was on the environmental health and safety management, Six Sigma. What is the Six Sigma? See, the Six Sigma, it's generally a parameter. Every parameter you have in the broader sense, you define that parameter, measure it, analyze it, and control the parameter. Like in every semester or in a B Form final year, you go for your research protocol. So what do you do in your research protocol? In your research protocol, you define the problem which really exists. After defining the problem, you go through literature survey and you find the probable solution of the same. So similarly, this is the parameter which is incorporated by industry, wherein the organization improve the capability through all this business procedures, and they really increase the performance, and they decrease the process variation because you control all the parameters, and all the parameters are related to the quality of the product, the profitability of the company, and wherein you can put your efforts to get in. So you need to study those parameters to find out the specific skill. See, if you are not understanding the detailed discussion right now, I'll tell you a few examples also where you can understand. Then the next parameter is your fishbone diagram, which will really help you by cause and effect. See, cause and effect is a parameter where it is in the shape of the fish. Therefore, it is a fishbone diagram, whereon you have to divide your program with the cause and effect. What are the root cause in which you have to draw a problem statement, major causes and category. You have to brainstorm the things among your colleagues. You have to categorize the causes. You have to determine the differ causes and identify the root causes. And finally, you'll get a remedial solution of existing problem. So in the manufacturing environment, everything is involved, means your machine is involved, methods are involved, materials are involved, people are involved, policies are involved, procedures are involved, plant is there, people who are working for you is also important. So this cause and effect diagram you have to draw. I will show you the figure also, where you will get the understanding how to draw cause and effect diagram. See, basically these are all skill set of industry, and these are all skill set where pharma professional really need to learn to manage his career, to manage the company, to manage the all sort of job responsibility they require. Coming to next terminology, that is kappa. It is a very important tool of quality management system. See, kappa is a corrective action and preventive action, where you have to put your root cause analysis, and finally the preventive action, what are the lesson learned, what is a road across to put to solve the problem and get and learning that next time we will not repeat that problem. Similarly, other parameter like OEE, SMD, 5E, OP, these lean production parameter are the various important. See, what is OEE? OEE is overall efficiency of an equipment. You are supposed to know how to calculate overall efficiency of the equipment to finally conclude what all products are coming out. And all sort of management which are really involved are the risk management, production management, which will really help you out. And regulatory knowledge is the need of era. See, these are the pharmaceutical industry where you will approach after completion of your degree. API, R&D, formulation, clinical research, analytical, industry regulatory affair, intellectual property development. These are major head of pharmaceutical industries wherein we can interact with different companies, and where we are finding our skill set and where we are finding interest of joining. Now, what all things you are supposed to know if you are going to API and R&D sector? These are the factor. Whenever you enter to API and R&D sector, you're supposed to know about all the chromatographic technique like TLC, HPTLC, HPLC, spectroscopy like UV, your quantitative structure activity relationship, application of nuclear magnetic resonance. These are the parameters of the API you're supposed to know. If you enter yourself in the formulation and R&D, of course you should be aware about drug discovery, novel drug delivery, formulation development, bioequivalence, correlating with all the BA and BE studies. So before entering to these sectors, you should be aware about all the skill set. Clinical research, if you are going to enter, you should be aware about the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. See, uh, clinical research is about the phase 1, phase second, third and fourth, and all the guidelines. So you should be aware about the execution of the protocols. Now, if you are thinking that if you'll enter to the industry and you will learn all those things, then it will take you 10 years back. So if you want to quicken up your speed, if you want to earn more, little more, you should be aware about all those skill sets, analytical method, because these all things are available in your syllabus. Your NDA, new drug approval systems, scale up techniques, pilot plant scale up technique, all the calibration and validation method are the need of analytical method development, because calibration and maintenance of laboratory requirements with the records are the need of the era. Apart from it, your what the quality assurance department expect from you, they expect that you should be aware about all the guidelines like current good manufacturing process, WHO good manufacturing process in synthetic, for herbal separate sort of good manufacturing processes available, because it help you in all sort of specific validation, concurrent validation. It help you to understand the need of validation and calibration for various instruments of the QC, like HPLC, which I already told you, like TLC, all sort of titrometric analysis. See, these parameters are very wide. If we want to discuss individual, we can discuss individual also, but right now I am giving you a overall knowledge about which sector of industry you need to enter and what all things you are supposed to know. If you are entering in the IPR team, you are supposed to know about the patents, you are supposed to know about the copyright. They are nothing, they are your individual right, your inclusive domain skills which you are giving and which you are patenting, so that people can give you a sufficient royalty for the same, and you can give your skill set to them. So these were all the skill set. Now the very important term is Pharma 4.0. Pharma 4.0. See, industry is moving from Pharma 4.0 to Pharma 5.0. So we should know at least about Pharma 4.0. What is Pharma 4.0? It's a framework of adapting digital strategies. Whatever whatever thought process, whatever knowledge, whatever information, data you are having, it is ready to accept, it is ready to be available to everyone by the digital aspects. So this is Pharma 4.0. Everyone student clearing should know that industry's latest update while moving to any pharmaceutical industries. So this was about exclusive about the pharma. Then coming to little about the soft skill. See, if you want to create a strategy in your working environment, if you want to create a leadership domain, so you need to know all those soft skills which are really mentioned over the. Many people might have told you these all things, but believe me, these are very important, because while entering to the company, if you will have the gradual growth, then it will lead you to gradually to your profession. If you are smart enough to deal with the things and to enter in the domain in a smart manner, then you will get good packages, good position. The time is to adopt a very soon leadership quality. So if you have the leadership quality, you should have the domain skill. Apart from it, you should understand what all skill set are there. Your personality should be well groomed, you should have positive attitude, you should have very good communication skills. Means your communication skills is to deal with everyone who is working in the shop floor, everyone who is working with the managerial level, every employee of your organization. They should understand what you are speaking. That is only communication. Apart from it, your commitment, sincerity and dedication towards the profession with the effective planning, believe me, will help you hard. So what you have to do, you have to restore your skills. You have to work with the that quality which pharmaceutical industry really require, because you are very much aware that you're in the domain of the pharmaceuticals, and domain of pharmaceuticals expect you from the quality. So quality will come from all the regulatory guidelines which you really have. So you have to study all the regulatory guidelines, you have to go through it, you have to go through various aspects related to pharmaceutical industry, which we'll further discuss. These are some skill sets which will really help you: your critical thinking parameter, your leadership skills, your positivity, your teamwork, your attention, your time management skills. You have to be prompt about many things which will really help you out. Many people have gained at most things in your life after having these skill sets. So we are more discussing about the roadmaps. So I will tell you few roadmaps, which roadmaps will help you while entering the production department, while entering the various department. So what these people expect from you, These people expect these all things from you, because any industry apart from pharmaceuticals also have these all sector. Only the variability and the process parameters are changed for every industries. So production management, see, production managements have the objective to produce the things in the right quantity, to minimize the production time, to produce at the minimal cost, to plan and control the material, to analyze the market, and to optimize the utilization of the resources. So here are the few parameters, few roadmaps which are exclusively sketched for you, which will help you out like your plan layout. So how the plan layout will help you? See, plan layout means what is the location of your machine, what all utilities you have, how much storage area you have to manage, what is the storage of operation, and what is the flow of material which will be moving through your company or moving through your process control. So if you talk about the waste management, there are seven types of waste which are really are in any firm or any sector. More to the pharmaceutical, overproduction, inventory, your motion, which by which the material is moving, how the material is transporting, what is the overproduction, over processing of defect, and what are the defects. So while entering in any production department, you should have the knowledge of the plant layout. If you are talking about the solid doses form, so in solid doses form, what all sections are needed, that section is really required, and what all technology is regularly upgrading in the instruments. If like you are talking about the tablet punching machine, what is the latest upgradation in tablet punching machine? If you are talking about the manufacturing of capsule, what all the technology upgradation is available on there? And finally, you have to maintain your things. You should have the plant maintenance and documentation to reduce the downtime and to understand what are the parameters which will really affect the company. So these all are the parameters which will help you for production management. If you talk about the quality management, if you want to enter in the quality management, this is a roadmap for the quality management, wherein your process capability plays a very important role. But because it compares the output of in control process with the specification of the limits whereon capability indicates. So see, these all management terms which really help you to enter the things which we are lacking. And if we are aware of these all sectors which will really enter in the pharmaceutical company with a huge pomp and show, and after entering to it will get a huge salary scales. So your process validation, your in-house quality, these terms are really helpful. I'll show you in the case study which I mentioned later on. This is about the environmental management. Many companies are dealing this environmental management, and these companies have made a huge success. If you might have learned, you might have heard the name of this PepsiCo. The CEO of the company was a lady, and she has really worked with this waste management, environmental performance, environmental problems, and they have came out with a product which will really have good health and reduce the environmental effluents. So companies are progressing in this manner. So this, with the quality and production, environmental management plays an important role. Afterwards is a human resource management. See, we are with the people, for the people, and finally if people will stay with us, we'll have a huge success with the company. So your company should have a good people management. So before entering to the company, you should learn the team management skills. Don't always talk about the problem, talk about the solution. Problems are everywhere. What solutions you have, that really matters, and people entertain the people who have the solution of the problem. So that during last decade, society is working towards all the skill sets, soft skill, domain skills. We are improving our academic and technical skills too. but we need to work on certain skill sets, and all the professionals of the pharma need to be aware about these all skill set. So it's a duty of the mentors to develop the students and develop their skill set and expand their skills in the various parameters. So, coming to the case studies which I was telling you about, the process analytical technique and quality by design. So, these two variables are really affecting its variability managed by the process and the process quality attributes. See, I will show you. This is the parameter of PAT, where process analytical technique is really affected by real time quality assurance, operational control, designing and analyzing the manufacturing, time measurements, and finally the quality of the product. These are all parameters which I already discussed you, ki where all quality can be affected, whereon there is a need of quality assurance. Designing and analyzing is very important thing. So these are all parameter, critical parameter, which can affect any process technology, because they really define the quality at the end for any manufacturing process. Because if you have properly designed pad in any process of your company, you will really be, it will really will helpful for assuring the finally quality of your product. This was about the QBD. See, I was just undergoing the parameter through a research protocol which a scientist have performed, where they have put on the various parameter for entry coated tablets. So they have shown, this is done by some researcher and scientists, they have shown that you should be, before managing the quality or risk managing or quality management, you should be aware about the various parameters, like what is the quality target, critical quality attributes, and critical process parameter, which will really help you to get the good products. So it starts with the initial risk management, design of your product, then establishing that design, assessing that design, finally controlling and reviewing and getting the good design. This was the fishbone diagram which I have told you, which are the factors which really affect. So this is the diagram in which the causes are there, and the root cause analysis with the different parameter are mentioned. So this is for enteric coated tablet. If you'll go with the process, these are the various parameters which can affect the process. This about the people, environment, equipment, and formulation. So formulation is there. So how formulation is affected, what are the causes and what are the effects, you have to draw, then only you can get the remedial solution of any parameter. Coming to how to write your own success story. So we are on the verge to write the success story, the success story of many people in pharmaceuticals. I'll show you they're really success. And do you want to write your success story? That is important. And how many people want to write their success story? How many people want to go for the skill set? How many people want to earn more in the life? How many people want to grow in their life? How many people want to fulfill their dreams? How many people want to get what they deserve? Apart from it, how many people know what industry expect from you? How many people know that success of doors are open, but we need to know all the skill set. See, there is no secret behind any pharmaceutical industry's lucrative jobs. Only the thing is demand, wherein you are focusing yourself. Demand what industry needs from you, what is your significance. Are you giving 100% to your job skill set? Are you shopping your saw regularly? Are you taking responsibility? Are you making smarter decision? Are you shaping your attitude? Have you increased your confidence? Are you gaining your leadership skill? It really helps, and it really is the need of industry. So you need to build strong industry connect. So this field of pharmaceutical management will help you to generate your employable opportunities, and wherein different mentors associated with you will help you to empower your management skill, will help you to increase your confidence, will help you to increase your goal skill set and knowledge which is desired by industry. I have told you various terminology in this session which industry require. So you need a right industry connect. So wherein you can carve and polish your skills and twinkle like a diamond and outshine yourself. So this was a detail of the mentors associated with us, which can enrich or sharpen your saw and your skill set. And welcome to this postgraduate program, MBA in Pharmaceutical Sciences, offered by Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. It is a successful curriculum-based course where you can apply and execute your knowledge, skills, and abilities which industry require from you. So get in touch with us. These are all the details which are available with the official website over it. And I was talking about the success pharma successors which are really have established their domain. This pharma successors, if you can see on your screen, are from the Sun Pharma, Dilip Singhvi sir. He is mainly a fast generation entrepreneur, and is mainly a leader who have shown his skill set and available in with us to read his biography. Everyone should read many success stories and many successful people which I have shown you, from Glenmark, from Cipla, from Biocon, uh, a lady who inspire us in pharmaceuticals. So we should read about their skill set, we should read their autobiography, how the people work, because they have also started from a scratch only, and they have established themselves in the huge market. So after reading them, getting their inspiration, we can get and we can learn a lot. So we are born without talent. We learn, we practice, we win, we lead. Talent is a never born, it is only accomplishment. So accomplish yourself, connect with us in various platforms which I have told you. We are ready to mentor you. And if we want separate section on each technical term which I have told you, it can be sketched, it can be delivered for you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Sunil, for performing, for giving us this platform. Over to you, madam.
Thank you so much, ma'am. This session is open for question answer. Anyone? Ma'am, I have some queries about our students, matlab, towards the students. Can I ask you?
Sure, sure.
Okay, ma'am. First one is at the present time you did MBA. So I want to know towards our students how to manage time for their every requirements, their daily lives.
See, I'll tell you, daily management is very important. As far as if you'll talk about daily management of your things, various type of charts and flow charts are available, which you can prepare, and you can schedule your things. Like trend charts are there for your daily management of your things. Trend charts are there, potato charts are there. Many pharmaceutical company have their employees, and they've made this chart, and they skill their work in the time schedule. Because in production management, quality management, or any type of management, if you enter, daily maintenance and time management is very important. As you know, we are from pharmaceutical domain. We have this time set, specific time set for production of these many lot of medicines. So time set is very important. So you can make this chart which is really required. You can go for this what chart I have told you, trends chart. Trends charts are prepared. Trends chart show the trends of data over the time. What all data you prepare over the time, it is shown by the trends chart. So students can prepare trend chart, petrido charts. Apart from it, many things I have told you in this, which will help your time management in this presentation.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And
And B from second semester students are, what is the role of research and development pharmaceutical industries? Okay, they are more specific. Ma'am, can I please, you can show my PPT over the screen?
yes, ma'am.
Because some things I have not shown because I thought that students from second semester, but they are very keen to know. So I'll really be very much honored to share the screens on the R&D sector, what he has asked that. I have told you the term Pharma 4.0. Apart from it, I want to share this screen. See how R&D. These are the way forward where pharmaceutical industries are working. They are accelerating their needs in the R&D. Every company is having the requirement of the people to work in tech manufacturing, whereon technology is there, because this R&D really ensure the use of instruments, use of high tech instruments, use of efficiency in the procedures, whereon you can give the quality. So all the research and development wing really help with the formulation and the developing the new drugs. See, vaccine what we get in the COVID section was the research, what was the outcome of this accelerating R&D in pharmaceuticals. And believe me, pharmaceutical professionals are working in various heads to develop an ecosystem of having good medicine and providing quality medicine to the product. So whereon the R&D sector is affected by strengthening the manufacturing and improving the assets of medicine. So R&D play a very important role in pharmaceuticals, because new drug development is a very important need of the aura, where I told you about ANDA and NDA. So R&D is a very important sector, and every industry, say IPCA, CIPLA, they have their separate sector. Because you might be aware that for manufacturing or developing any pilot scale procedure for any medicine take 10 to 12 years in India. So we have to cross that funnel. Might be you have read in the Lekman Leon, if you have went through the R&D sector, that we have to cross the funnel and we have to go through various parameters. But R&D sector is a huge sector, and it is really helping for the development of the pharmaceutical formulations which are overcoming the disaster management or new diseases which the society is really facing. So thank you very much for the good question.
Anyone other? Ma'am,
Yes,
next
Mr.
question, Prashant
Prashant.
Yadav.
Yes, Mr. Prashant Yadav, very good afternoon. Ashish Roy from D Form. He is asking me whether after doing diploma you have, yes, of course, you have good job opportunities. See, pharma professional is a unique professional. He has job after completion of every degree he has, but now job capability really depends on your domain skills. Because if you'll go for your higher studies, your bachelor in pharma and master in pharma, you will have all jobs which are open for you. See, these all jobs which I have told you is open for you. You can go in API department, you can go for formulation and R&D. But my dear student, what all things you know really matters for this department. I'll suggest you to pursue a higher qualification and then enter to the pharmaceutical domain, because then the world wide will be open for you. Otherwise, all the sectors are open for you. You can go in production department, you can go in quality assurance and quality control department also. Depending on your skill set, interviewer will interview you, and if you'll go through this terminology, your interview will be really good, because somewhere the interview process and which you will undergo rotates on these all parameters which I have told you. Thank you very much for the question. Yes, how you can
Next,
find the
sector.
job? See, I already told you, industry in R&D sector, every industry have R&D sector. Say if you'll go for IPCA have R&D sector. You can enter as a team of, they have specific job roles for R&D sector, like they are they are searching people for tech manufacturing, they are searching people for tech marketing. So you can enter the company, and but you should have that domain knowledge which is really required for the industry. Say if you are want to go for formulation and R&D sector, you should know about the procedure of how to scale up the drug in the market, what are the pilot plant techniques, what are the pre-formulation parameters, what are the novel drug available in the market right now, what are the branded products which are available coming under facets of novel drug delivery, what are the traditional medicines which are available. So you should be aware of these all parameter. Industry are specifically appointing people. You can approach industry or you can approach us also. We have our own two industries, modern laboratories and Nandini medical laboratories. It is only institute in India, backed by two pharmaceutical companies, so we can help you out for the same. Yes, outside India, many job
Next.
opportunities are there. You can go outside India also. Like I'll what I know, Canada is a very good place where pharmacists get a good job role. You can apply for the that particular thing. You can go through various entrance tests which are available, GRE, TOEFL, IELTS. After completion of your Bachelor of Pharmacy, or meanwhile in your pharmacy, you can prepare for these competitive examination. In fact, in the different forums of Indian Pharmaceutical, in the Indian Pharmaceutical Association, in the central or MP state branch, we are organizing various forums wherein they provide students various sponsorships, where students can be helpful for getting job in the pharmaceutical sciences outside India. So first you in BPharm second semester, you have to prepare for various competitive examination. These competitive examinations will help you to enter in this, and various forums like Indian Pharmaceutical Association or Association of Pharmaceuticals graduates, they are helping students to enter and give across this competitive exam in go abroad for the further working. Many of our students are also in abroad in US, UK, and they are working over there in different pharmaceutical companies. We can get in touch, or even you can approach your principal, sir, because your alumni are the strong base which can lead you out over there. Thank you very much for the question.
Anyone else? Ashok Azad, Upendra Pathak.
No, it is not important. You can do your bachelor's of pharmacy, and directly you can do MBA in pharmaceutical management. It is a master degree which can help you out to enter directly in the pharmaceutical industries.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for such a knowledgeable and inspiring talk about how to do research and what is intellectual property right, pharmaceutical management process, and safety management, etc. Now, I would like to call our principal, Dr. Sunil Singh sir, to present e-certificate, that is certificate of appreciation. Please, sir.
Thank you very much, sir,
Uh,
for this honor. I am really
First
privileged.
of all, I am highly thankful to you, madam. You have given such a huge knowledge to our student, because that time is very need to be develop a skill. I think the students are not thinking about this. They are going to be directly get a very good job and very good salary, but it is not possible without the skill. Say that is very important thing. They have to work with his oblique her skill. How can develop? How can to be build a skill? So that is very basic and very important thing. So, madam, I am highly thankful to you that to given the knowledge about the thing. And basically, one thing is more important. Students are one more thinking is student ki they are either D form or B form. They will become a doctor. That is the very common thinking about the B Farm pharmacy practice. So that is
Yes.
the always confused. Students are always confused. They done his B Farm and D Farm either. They will directly go to the industry because our syllabus and our all thing is basic on the industry. So that is the basic thing. So students are aware about this and the, do for the this opportunity and this way. So I am thankful to again, madam. And whenever we required your knowledge, your views, we will also call you. And I think you are available for us, madam. Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah,
And
sure, sir.
uh, this is the short certificate. Sorry, this is the certificate presented from our side, madam. Please accept it. And thank you very
Thank
much
you
again,
very
madam.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We also wish to see you at Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences in future, sir.
Yeah, sure, madam, sure.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
One
Thank
second.
you.
Should I leave? Should I leave?